everybody. So, a bit of change of plans tonight. I did not think it was fitting to play Hell Is Us, because tonight we learned of the passing of Billy from the Game Chasers. So I'm dedicating the stream to Billy. I don't know, I think it just feels fitting for the stream to not have a webcam. Actually, can't remember how to get up. What the hell? Oh, that's right, it's just a tutorial to change the camera. I just felt like Journey was by far the best choice of game for tonight. I don't have all my old save data on the PS5, so we get a nice, fresh scarf. Not sure if I'll be going off onto all the side content and such, but could always explore a little bit. It's not like I remember where all these story plaques are anyway. I wonder if we'll run into another journeyer tonight. Guess we'll have to see. Oh, that's right. Gotta refill the scarf. These are the most important ones to get so we can float longer. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you for the kind words for Billy as well. I think for tonight I will hide the alerts. They'll still pop up in chat though. Thank you, Saturn. Really make sure I'm connected online. Pretty sure I am. Because this is where you can first start encountering other players. I mean, I have to be. I downloaded the game, so... I just want to clarify one thing. My alert says that he passed away today. Well, actually, no, that alert doesn't say that. I think in my original tweet I said today, but I think it's been re-clarified that it may have happened a few days ago, but it was only released today. So I just wanted to clarify. Yeah, I don't think people that came into the YouTube scene later on in the years really realize how big and important the Game Chasers were when they came along. You know, they may not have exploded into a huge, huge channel like some other people did, but their impact was just as big. A very inspirational channel. Yeah, I'm not sure, James. There was a tweet from 8-Bit Eric that said, the way it was worded said it was, they learned of this a couple days ago or something. I mean, I could be wrong. We don't know all the details yet. I guess they're gonna come out with a video in a few days. But I did watch that stream, I know what you're talking about. Worgley says, I think the Game Chasers truly changed the YouTube game collecting community. They were the first to take it to the next level. They certainly took it to the next level in a time where most people were just making vlog videos, talking, you know, in their homes. They were one of the first to really get out there and do real-life game hunting on camera. Kind of taking my time here because I'm hoping that I connect with another player. Never heard of it, yes. The Game Chasers were pretty much known by everybody in the early 2010s, mid 20, like, they came around in 2011, and pretty much if you were on YouTube and watching retro game content, you knew the Game Chasers. Alright, I think I got all the cape upgrades. You did, Ben. So the really crazy thing for me is that I'm one of the first 4 people to have ever watched Billy on YouTube. Perhaps the first, depending on if I was the first one to have watched his video. As I mentioned on X, we did a contest in Old Gen Gamers back in 2011, where I don't even remember what the contest was about. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember what the original, like, subject of the video was supposed to be. I don't even think he stuck to the subject of the video, which was the funny part. He made a video skit where he pretended like he was supposed to have missed the deadline for the submission, and then he did like a time travel skit with his future self, which is hilarious. I think he just completely ignored like whatever the subject was supposed to be. He ended up winning anyway. But the craziest thing is, you know, he submitted that as his first ever video on YouTube, so obviously he had no subscribers. So it's just so surreal to think that I was one of the first few, perhaps the first, because I don't know the order in which we watched, like who watched it first. But I was one of the first people to ever see his first ever video on YouTube. And I kind of talk about it a bit more in my post on X, but yeah, his editing, like, you can immediately tell that his channel was going to be huge. Like, the editing was just top-notch for the time, for sure. You might look at it now and be like, oh, I don't see what the big deal is, but you gotta remember, there were no channels in the gaming community that were doing that form of editing. Which is hilarious, because his next few videos were literally him sitting in front of a camera talking about games like everybody else used to do. But it didn't take long until the first episode of Game Chasers came out. And then everybody was like, oh, okay. This is different. We got nobody in this area. Hopefully they pair me in the future. Thank you, James. I also posted another video. I posted his video, like, if you want to quickly find it, you could just... I linked it as a reply in my X post. His first video. He did a follow-up video to that as well, but that's not really needed to watch. Even though he did do a little bit of a sketch in that one too, which is pretty funny. But then I linked a video that I... By the way, there is a picture of me with Billy and Jay that I don't know where it is. I think it may have been on my old Facebook account that I don't have anymore, or my old PC or something. I could not find it. If any of you have or know where I can find the picture of me with Billy and Jay, please let me know, or just send it to me. It was from PAX Prime 2011. And I linked my video to that because in that video, Billy and Jay are featured throughout, and I do a little interview with Billy. It may have actually been like one of his first interviews that he ever did for his YouTube channel. You know, just a quick little thing where he kind of explains what the Game Chasers are and his idea for the channel. But that was in 2011, which is when the channel started, so it was like literally right as they started. Yeah, I'm not going to get into any of the details. You know, his videos are out there if you want to watch them. On the Game Chasers channel, he did 2 videos from the hospital, so I will let his videos speak for themselves. And we'll leave it to the family and close friends to give us any more information in the coming days. There's a picture of me and Billy near the end of the video titled The Game Chasers Crazy PAX Prime Adventure Part 2. Okay, hold on, let me copy that. Yeah, I tried to find it. Like, I even, like, looked through some of the PAX videos, but I guess I missed that. Thank you for letting me know. Let me just make a note of this. Come on, notepad, please. Or my notepad, like, does not want to work. Let me just, can't DM myself, right? PC is being so weird. Can you just DM that to me on Discord or whatever? It's been a few years since I played Journey, so I'm definitely gonna be fumbling around here trying to find out where to go. Yes, the good old days of old YouTube collaborations were huge. I mean, this is during the time of video replies still being a thing. Which is why it was, like, so refreshing to watch that old PAX. It was the first and I believe the only time I met Billy in person. Unfortunately, all the conventions I went to, it just never aligned with them also being there. Other than that one. But if, like, you watch that video from 2011, boy, it was such a different time. Everybody was friendly with one another. Everybody was collabing. Things have definitely changed over the years. It's a rough area for Scarf. I love how after you play Journey, these shooting stars mean so much more. If you've never seen... who here has never seen a playthrough of Journey? Come on, charge me. So basically the whole game's premise is heading towards that mountain. I won't spoil the game though in terms of like what happens when you get there. Still one of the best games of all time. Yes, his condition unfortunately seemed very sudden. Like out of nowhere kind of thing. Yeah, my favorite memory of Billy was definitely meeting him at PAX because it was the only time I was ever able to spend time with him in person. It was like a big, giant family at that PAX. I don't remember how to... Oh, I guess we go here. So at any point, this game can connect me with another player. Unfortunately, you know, there's probably not a lot of people playing Journey at this point. So, we'll see what happens. Let me just double check and make sure that I am connected to the internet. I mean, I should be. Let me see. Yeah, I'm connected. It's probably just a weird system of struggling to connect to other players. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there was a scarf upgrade over here. The longer your scarf is, the longer that you can float. So this is a pretty short game, for those that haven't seen it before. But it is the type of game that encourages replayability in a very clever way. By helping other players. Man, Journey always did it best, boy. This is probably the best part of the entire game, so enjoy. There's more of that later. There goes another one. For the people that have never seen Journey before, I want you to pay attention to the shooting stars. I'm actually not sure how old he was. Here's the most infamous scene in Journey. This was cutting edge cinematography at the time when this game came out. contrast here just looks so amazing. So Journey's still the best. Also still the most heartfelt as well. Nothing comes close. I'm not sure where there might be cape upgrades. Let's check. It's kind of unfortunate when you run out because it's very slow. By the way, this is how you communicate with other players in this game. This. By tapping the button or holding it for different ways of speaking, essentially. That's how you communicate. Yeah, I don't remember where cape upgrades are. If I see them, I'll get them. What did I rank Journey in my top 10 games of the decade? I don't remember, but it was pretty high up there. I'm pretty sure it was a top 5 game. Oh. Let me send that now. Thank you, followers. Oh man, my PC is so messed up. I can't open, like... Yeah, I actually can't even open my Discord. It's like open, but I can't go to it. Try closing it. Yeah, my PC there's something wrong with it. I can't actually, like, open Discord. It's open, but if I click on it, it doesn't show on my PC. Oh wait, I see why. Hold on. Okay. Journey, unfortunately, is best played with someone else that pairs up with you, but it is what it is. There's probably not a lot of people playing a fresh playthrough of Journey these days, let alone, like, in the same area as you. So, and on the PS5/4. If we find somebody, it'll be that much more special, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be likely. I should do some Journey streams where I just camp in the starting area sometime and help other players through the game. But I feel like I'd have to be more of a Journey expert. I don't remember where everything is. I feel like if you're going to be a white coat guiding people through the game, you gotta You gotta know your stuff on all the secrets. Which I used to know back in the day, not anymore. Yes, Billy was a very popular channel on YouTube in the earlier days of the YouTube retro gaming scene. So if you kind of missed the glory days of retro gaming stuff on YouTube, it honestly, unfortunately, the way the YouTube algorithm works these days, there's just so much content on YouTube now, like you'd probably have a hard time knowing who they are unless you knew them already, kind of thing. It's just how it is these days, unfortunately. But I encourage you, if you've never watched them before, you should go to their channel and just start with episode 1 of the Game Chasers. It's essentially American Pickers for retro games. It's the best way of putting it. Way ahead of its time. And it's far better edited than you're imagining. Surprise. Journey is not all relaxation. Jump scare for some people, I'm sure. I think there's an upgrade back here. Maybe I was thinking of this. The lighting still looks so amazing in this game. I don't know. Oh, shoot. I don't know the best way through this. It's blocked off. This is on PS5. Thank you, Geek. I appreciate it. He did, Michael. There will apparently be an official video statement released in the coming days. But the news broke about 2 hours ago. That's why I was a little late tonight. I wanted to make sure to post what I posted on X and then decide something else to play other than Hell Is Us. I just didn't feel like that would be appropriate. If you've never seen Journey before and wondering why this is the game choice for tonight, you will know eventually. The message will be clear. I watched the same stream from his cousin. And after I watched that, I started doing some research. Like, I took what he said in that video and I essentially, like, just started looking up what are his chances. And it actually gave me some hope, but unfortunately it did not pan out. I'm not sure how many times I've played Journey. I played it a bunch of times on PS3. I did a few playthroughs on PS4, and I think this is my second time playing it on PS5. I used to be one of the players that would get the white cloak and help other players. Essentially, if you beat the game enough times, I forget how many times you have to beat it to get the white cloak. There's no reason to keep playing the game at that point other than just to guide other players through the game. So if another player saw a white cloak character, they knew that you were there to help them. And I played through many times like that. Well, unfortunately, after he went to the hospital, it was, he had to receive treatment, and that's... the tumor did not react well to it. Like I said, I don't really want to get into too much of that kind of stuff. We'll leave that for an official statement from friends and family. I'm trying to remember. Maybe here? But now I have no cloak. There's gotta be something here. Oh, down there. I don't know if I can... Can't get it from there. Not sure. I don't remember how to do this. It's definitely one of my most played games for sure over the years. But mostly when it was on PS3. What the heck? Over here, maybe? I don't see the recharge for this. You know, admittedly, I don't know Billy as well as some people do. I mostly know him from the earlier days of YouTube, but that's not going to stop me from paying my tribute to him. I'm not sure if journey speedruns are fun. Honestly, I'm not sure I'd want to do journey speedruns because I tend to save this game for certain occasions. And I feel like if I did speedruns of it, it would lose its impact for me. When did I hear the news? Shortly before I was just getting ready to stream. Saw a post on X. Have I been getting better? Yeah, I've been feeling, you know, I've been feeling good. Better, I suppose. Other than yesterday. I didn't stream yesterday because I ate some grilled eggplant panini, and man, it made me feel sick. I think there was too much olive oil in it. Other than that, and still feeling tired, unfortunately, sometimes. Like, I took a nap today. I mean, it kind of just is what it is. The medication I'm on. I've lost a lot of weight, though. I've lost, probably like 15, 16 pounds since I've been out of the hospital. Definitely not as skinny as I used to be back in the old school YouTube days. But that's just from walking more and eating smaller portions. I don't think I can get up here yet. think I have to wait for that thing to circle around. I've just been doing content. De Stefano. YouTube, Twitch, you know. The usual. Did I snack at all? Yeah, here and there. You can't be miserable. I tend to treat myself when I go to the park. There's a park that I go to on Fridays, usually. And they have like food trucks there, so I'll usually treat myself to like a little small ice cream cone or something. I gotta wait for the cycle, I think. I'm not sure I can get up there with what I have. Yeah, I gotta do another walking vlog video. Like, unfortunately, I can't go to that other place that I was doing them at because the mosquitoes keep eating me alive when I go there. I keep forgetting to buy insect repellent, but man, the mosquitoes are out of control there. I went there a month ago. I literally had to run out of the place. They were attacking me. Like, it was bad. Haven't been back since. Yeah, they've been around for a very long time, Hoffman. I'm sorry to hear. Thank you, Emptywell. When is the longer hard video supposed to drop? Oh, it's already dropped. That's a membership video, though, on the TCG channel. If you already watched the first one that I put out, though, you probably don't have much of a reason to watch the extended. I think you remember him from the original PGRF to Zatchat as Captain 8-Bit. Yeah, he was probably in there. Yeah, I forgot about the Zatchat. Oh my goodness. Those were the days. Zatchat used to be this place on my old forum. I made a chat room, like a 24/7 chat room, for people to just go and hang out and talk retro games. So literally you could just show up in there any time of the day and people would just be hanging out in there talking retro games. Yeah. I guess kind of how Discord is now, but you know, it was like an old school chat room. It's never too late, Hoffman. I know you're busy now with kids, but if you're ever looking for a nice escape, Final Fantasy XI private servers are a thing. You can come join us. I still play it today. Very time consuming though. I have not. I didn't know that they brought back Platypus, though. That's interesting. That's a PSP game. Unfortunately, I don't think the gameplay really is that great in Platypus, but the graphics are nice. We've got a long journey ahead of us still. Oh no. All of our little friends that helped us along the way. Notice the detail here where my scarf loses energy as I'm in the cold. If you actually had another player with you here, both players keep each other warm essentially by recharging our cloaks or our scarves. Journey is a very different experience when you play it alone. Unfortunately, we're just not getting paired with another player, but it's still a very effective experience even if you're by yourself. The reason for not pairing is the game is just so old. And unfortunately it's a very short game, so most people just like beat it and never play it again. So the chances of actually, you have to run into a player that's in the same spot as you. And the chances of that are very slim at this point. When the game first came out, I mean, there were players all over the place. I think the best shot you have right now is playing the Steam version. Maybe like not long after it goes on sale. Still a great game, but the optimal way to play Journey is with another person. And hopefully another person that's also new to the game. You can play co-op with a friend, you just have to like go to the starting area where they first let you start meeting other players, and you just have to wait until you pair into one another. The process of that, I'm not sure, like the exact way to do it, but you certainly can like do it that way. Though honestly, I would not encourage that. In my opinion, Journey is meant to be paired with random people. But if it's the only way that you can manage to play co-op, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, I'm not even sure if Billy's played Journey. But it's a very fitting game to say goodbye. I want you to pay attention to all these things in the ground. If it's your first time seeing Journey, it'll make more sense later. We've seen them along the way the entire game. That's where we gotta go. Up there. This is definitely one of those, like, experience kind of games. Right? It's definitely less so about the gameplay and more so about the journey itself. Well said, Mario. Have a good night, Gabriel. Oh no. Ah, he hit me. So when you get hit, you lose a portion of your scarf. I think I always get here like every playthrough. Wait for him to pass. I don't know if he's gonna sweep down again. Have I ever taken a substantial break? Not in the last 10 years. Oh man. He's probably gonna hit me. Good night, you're living. I think I might just make a run for it. Oh shoot, that was the wrong choice. Journey's use of camera angles is just so ahead of its time for these kind of games. Well, they did Flow, Flower, Journey, and then, like, eventually they did Scotch Children of Light. But I don't think that was under that game company. I think it was just, like, most of the team, a lot of the team went over there. Journey is by far their best game, without a doubt. Timeless. When you play co-op with another player, this is typically where you will get separated. So you can actually get separated from your co-op partner. And it's very sad. It happened to me in my first playthrough of this game. This is where I lost them, I believe. If you get too far away from one another, it pretty much separates you. Or it wasn't here. It might have been in the first area of the game where you run into the enemies that seek you out. I just remember losing them like at some midway point in the game. No, that's really a different team, Philomarsh. That's the Abzu devs. Which I'm sure have like a couple of people from the Journey team, but oh shit. But that game company doesn't really exist anymore, from my understanding. This was always personally my favorite part of the game. I mean, like, one of my favorite parts. Just such a cinematic section. When you're going through here with another person, it's so crazy. Especially for the first time. Your voice that you use to communicate is reduced to that. You can't hear each other anymore, you can barely see the symbol. And you're just struggling against the wind the whole time. mean, I'm sure it has a few people from the original development team. I don't think it's like the same exact carbon copy team. We're almost there. Are they still called that game company though, or did they change their name? I wish they'd make something new, like a new contained single player kind of experience. Sky is cool and all, but like I don't want to play nothing but Sky for forever. That was fun for like 2 days. And now for many people, this is the best part of Journey. This part is just so amazing if you get to go through here for the first time with another player. Especially one that you know it's their first time playing. Also, the music just makes this part so much more memorable. You gotta remember too, at the time, these graphics here on PS3 with the water and stuff was just incredible. We're almost there. Getting here with another player was always so memorable. It's a shame we didn't have one tonight, but it is what it is. This is the forced walk speed, by the way. Remember early on I asked you to remember about the shooting stars? Well, that is now us. I always thought the credits were nice how they showed the other characters representing other players doing exactly what we just did. Yeah, now you see what I mean about the music. This is how you do music with vocals. You save it for when it's most impactful. The best part is yet to come, though, if you still haven't seen Journey before. Gotta wait until the end. Comes full circle. Journey's always been a perfect example of less is more. Like, I don't think anybody cares that you can beat this game in under 2 hours. It's definitely an experience that never leaves you. think this is where they would normally, or not too long ago, they would have showed you who you played with. So this is the revelation you're supposed to have where the shooting star lands and then it creates one of the markers in the grounds, like essentially the graves that we passed by the whole game. It's kind of a cool little revelation that you have at the end of the game. And then you just start fresh and do it again. So that is Journey. Dedicated to Billy. Rest in peace to Billy. I think we're best to just let this stream stand as it is. Just a short little dedication stream. And then we'll come back tomorrow. Just doesn't feel right jumping into something else after that, you know? So, thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you for sharing your thoughts for Billy and his family and friends. Be sure to go watch some Game Chasers. Be sure to put your memories in the comments as well. And like they said, in a few days they'll have an official video out. I believe Jay will be the one that is making the video to give more of a concrete say on things. If you've never watched Game Chasers before, you should definitely go check out the channel. It's never too late to start. You've got tons and tons of content ahead of you if you're in the retro games. I mean, heck, you don't even have to be in the retro games. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. See you tomorrow. Have a good one.